If you're a member of the British monarchy, it doesn't necessarily take you too long to put your foot in it, as we often say here in the north, you know. The bottom line is you just one interview away from angering people, even if you've had some spectacular press over the last few weeks. Well, what's happened here is that a senior member of the British monarchy was having an interview and, started something of a catastrophe on social media because they made this ill-advised remark. And again, it's all about just saying the right thing at the right time and thinking, does it make sense in this particular climate? As ever, though, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here. Nice to see you today. Welcome, one and all brand new subscribers. Lovely to have your company. And as I said the other day, it is lovely to get out and about, particularly now spring has sprung, as you can see with these beautiful trees and things behind me. It's just lovely to get out, isn't it? Whichever way you look at it. People say to me, why don't you broadcast from the studios? Do it every day, The minute I can get outside, lovely. Just escape. Fresh air makes you feel a bit better, doesn't it? What do you mean? It does if you're not watching you. Yes, you're all naughty deeply, terrible. No. How do I put up with this? Me, a true thespian as well. Anyway, back as ever to your breaking ball story of the day. Interesting this, as I say, because when you think about it, with this particular senior member of the British monarchy, we're talking, of course, about Sarah, Duchess of York, affectionately known as Fergie, recently been out and about on the marketing trail, pushing her latest books and doing incredibly well, actually, She's had some favourable reviews. People seemingly now like to see her again, and her memories and her chats, I think where people truly did warm to her was this sort of thinly veiled swipe against Harry and Meghan. You can't be half in and half out. That's exactly what Her Majesty the Queen said, didn't she, about Harry and Meghan when they wanted to quit. Didn't go down too well with Harry and Meghan over in Montecito. After all, according to Meghan, it was Fergie that taught her how to curtsy. Talk about drop someone in it, yes. But Fergie looks like she's dropped herself in it, you see, because in this particular recent interview, she decided to say that, a big thorny topic over here, which is around the world, I know, about climate change. And she's now more concerned than ever about the climate ever since becoming a grandma. Bit of a touchlight paper, that, because people over here are more concerned about their heating bills, how to survive, and of course the cost of living crisis. While many of us, and let's be honest, all of us do cast an eye over the climate change, it isn't necessarily the most paramount thing. And as you can imagine, the backlash unfolded on social media, not coming out of it particularly well. I think really, as ever with Fergie, it was meant with good there was no malice, should I say. It was all just meant with good intentions. And the bottom line is, obviously, it's something that she does think about because both of her daughters have already spoken about it. But they are the younger generation. And as one insider pointed out to me, that there's no way the Generation Z, whatever they call them, are going to buy Fergie's books. So if she was trying to click into that market, she failed miserably. For now, looks like Fergie's retreated on the climate change bandwagon. Possibly learned her lesson. But once again, it's always reassuring to know, isn't it, that you're literally one interview away from disaster. And sometimes it seems Fergie's at that disaster zone a few more times than others. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.